playing and acting like she don't like it. I like it. I like it. I really, really like it. Camera started. I thought it was like a 10-second start before the... What's going on with you? We here live again, the People's Paradise Podcast on YouTube. It feels so good. I feel so happy to see your beautiful face, to hear your presence, to have you here with me one more time. It's great to be talking with you again. My name is JT, aka Chiron, aka Tyrone, aka sorry ass Nick. I'm joking with you guys. So what's going on with yourself? As you guys are aware, of, within the last 5 days, I have experienced the great, wonderful feeling that is to be able to play Assassin's Creed Origins. For those of you guys who have not been privileged enough to either not have the video game or not have a close-ass, cool-ass relative like myself, shout out to my cousin Willie. Hey, man, we going to Mango's tonight, nigga. It's going to be turned up, nigga. For those of you guys who do not have that pleasure of having a cousin who happens to have an Xbox One or a PS4 or a Nintendo Switch, I don't know if it was on Nintendo Switch, I was blessed to be able to play Assassin's Creed this week. I love the game. Thought it was really dope. That was a dope ass experience. Honestly, bro, the graphics in the game are beautiful. I love the character that you play, Bayek. Even though I felt like the nigga was like 4 points uglier without his beard, I felt like if you gonna start the game off with him looking good with a beard, he shouldn't look that much terrible without the beard. But then that's reality, because I know a lot of niggas who look with the beard, Brad Pitt. Without the beard, Kodak Black. Like, it's just crazy. Like, there's a lot of niggas who like that out there. So, what I decided to do was I wanted to do a video talking about one of the reasons I really enjoyed the video game was because the video game took a jewel from history that I really appreciate, took a jewel from Egyptian and Nubian history about the Magi warriors. And they were, for those who are unaware, they actually were real people. These were not just some fantastical historical people that they created just to make the video game more interesting, make you fuck with it. These actually was like the elite police military in Egypt for 200-300 years. And what they did kind of get wrong, a little bit, but not necessarily wrong, was most of the soldiers who were in this guild, the Magi, most of them were from Nubia. They were from Sudan, which is present-day Sudan right now, which is sad to say. Sudan and South Sudan is two of the poorest fucking countries in the world. If you go there right now, a nigga might rob you for 2 seeds of rice. So it is bad right now out there. And I talked about this earlier on my other podcast, like just seeing how Sudan went from being one of the greatest kingdoms on, or not one of the greatest kingdoms, maybe like the Canada. They were like the Canada of their time, where they're not necessarily that great, but they're not that poor. But there was a time where they were amongst the great kingdoms of the world, and now they're poor. Now their country is torn between civil war. But that's not what I want to talk about. What I wanted to talk about was something dope, because their paramilitary force, the Magi, they actually were a real military force. These were actually soldiers that Egyptians contracted from Nubia and Sudan. These black soldiers, they were contracted. So they actually contracted them to come out there and work as mercenaries. Then after a period of time, they ended up being hired as permanent police. And then as you had more of them become actually the permanent police, they're the permanent sheriff, the permanent officers, then you had more people who were Egyptians just started joining the business, because, nigga, this is a good lick, Niggas is making good money doing this. Again, a lot of pussy from this, it becomes a good lick, right? So the reason why I thought this was so dope to me is because I'm black, right? Obviously, I don't look Korean. I'm black. I know for a fact that if you see me walking down the street, dressed in a hoodie or jeans, like if you just see me walking down the street dressing what I'm wearing right now, I know, because I'm tall, because I'm dark skinned, I know for a fact if you see me, you're going to look at me and automatically think I'm a threat. I already know that. I already know you're going to look at me and think I possibly might rob you, or possibly might kidnap your kid. I might rape you. I don't know, whatever they say niggas do nowadays. You might look at me and all those thoughts might rush to your mind when you see me. I've had the experience. I've had people look at me and grab their purse. I've had dudes walk past me, see me walking towards them, and grab their girlfriend's hand and pull them closer. Like I'm like, what? Like, and to them niggas who do that, what the fuck do you think I'm going to do to her? What like I'm just going to do her like Donkey Kong, nigga, grab her and throw her over my shoulder and just run off, nigga? Like, what do you think I'm going to do? Like, no. But anyway, and so it's crazy to think that we live in a day and age in the United States where, and probably not even just the United States, when you go to other countries, it's probably like this. Whenever you see a black person nowadays, you associate him with a crime. You associate him with a possible criminal. You associate him with them actually doing something wrong. Versus there was an actual period in history. There actually was a time in history in Egypt where for a 200 to 300 period, if you saw a black person, you didn't think criminal. You automatically thought, shit, nigga, there go the cops. Think how weird that is. I was trying to explain that to my aunt, but she thought it wasn't that serious. But I'm like, auntie, I was telling like, auntie, no, I know I'm a nerd when it comes to history, but that's crazy to me. Like, think about that. There actually was a time in history where when you saw a black person, when you saw a person who looked like a black person, you would be like, nigga, it's the cops, nigga, he probably a fucking cop. Shit. Versus nowadays, when you see 2 or 3 niggas walking in a group together, shit, nigga, they might have to rob me. They might have to be what the fuck, shit, nigga. Why I leave my Glock in the car? You feel me? So it's just crazy. It's just really crazy, bro. Like, that was just something that was dope. It really showed me how perception of a people can change over a past period of time. You know, and I know there's going to be some people who get on this video and say, all ancient Egyptians were black. Ancient Egyptians are black. So, nigga, you know what the fuck you talking about? First off, let's keep it real. When you see the way the Egyptians painted themselves on the wall, I'm pretty sure they had a good idea what they look like. To me, Egyptians then look like how Egyptians look now. Maybe a little bit less attractive, but they look, they look now how they look right now. It's not that much different. When they painted pictures of Nubians on the wall and they painted pictures of Libyans, you can see that when they were painting the Nubians, or Sudanese as they're called now, niggas did look a lot different. Niggas did look my complexions. Niggas did have my lips. Niggas did have my jawlines. It just was different. So I'm personally thinking about that. Now, to me, this is dope. To me, this was a dope idea. This is why I wanted to talk about it. I want you to tell me, what do you think about this? I want you to comment on this video below this video. Let me know, what do you think about this? What is your personal opinion about that? And also, and I always ask this favor, and do not feel obliged. Truthfully, you probably will refuse me, but I don't give a damn. I would really love for you to please smash that share button. Please click that share button. Raise your finger and tap that share button. The reason why I want you to do that is because I'm trying to spread the word about me being the greatest podcast in the world. I want to let the whole world know. I want to let the whole world know that I am the greatest YouTuber in the world, and I need your help through that. I need your help. I need your support with this. People like you who make my dream possible. So I really appreciate the support. With that being said, my name is JT. Tune in for the next video.